I really like the helmet of this guy. It looks like the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. Let me tell you, someone said that they just look super edible now because it looks like Play-Doh, which Play-Doh isn't edible, but it looks edible. It's basically edible. If it looks like and talks like a duck, then it is a duck. However, I think that phrase is not good for when it comes to Play-Doh. I didn't even play with Play-Doh that much growing up. I had one thing, but after that, I never really played with Play-Doh. So the thing I did play with, Lincoln Logs. I loved Lincoln Logs, and they always smelled like a new home. It was so cool. You could build whatever your imagination could think up, as long as it was on the front of the box. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I freaking love Lincoln Logs. Honestly, Lincoln Logs might be better than Lego, bro. And I'm sure their business numbers reflect that. I'm not gonna Google it. I passed the Lego store today. It's really cool. All the employees there looks like so full of hope and joy and wonder. There's a glimmer in every single one of their eyes. But then I walked past the store and I couldn't see what happened after. I bet they're still happy right now, if they're still working. If they're still working, that is kind of a long shift. But I mean, they're securing the bag as well as bringing smiles to the children's faces and adults' faces. At my work, bro, they keep mad Lego sets. And there's one Lego set, so it's a Lego working radio, which I'm like, I for sure would cop that if it wasn't $70. But while it can't be taking that kind of pressure, you know? Unless it's like really cool. I can understand buying the radio Lego for $70 though. Because like, if you really like Lego, that's a good investment. I give that a big thumbs up. I'd much rather have like Lego paperweight than a real paperweight. And the Lego paperweight wouldn't even have to be operational. It could just be like aesthetic. And I would still appreciate the fact that it's there. Like seeing it would be like a warm hug from a friend you haven't seen in a long time. My keyboard, when I first got it, I actually was worried. It felt so nice that I didn't think I would be able to use it because I was like, I just wanted to play with the keyboard the entire time because it was so cool. Now I got used to it kind of. It still feels really good. And when other people use it, they're like, wow, that's a keyboard. And I'm like, yeah. Oh man. I remember when I was like super young, my uncle, there was like a Fan X convention in the city next to our house. And my uncles were like, you want to come with us? And I was like, yes. Because I was like, there's going to be Mario there. I was like, I love Mario. And so my mom was like, oh, do you need a costume for this? And so she got me like an Assassin's Creed costume, which I had never played an Assassin's Creed game. I think it was a little bit out of my skill level at the time, but I wore it. I rocked it. I had the hood up and everything. I was like mad mysterious. At 7 years old, everyone was wondering what I was doing there, and this like lady came up to me and she was like, I love your costume, bro. And I looked up, I like unflipped the hood really dramatically and I was like, what's up? And then she's like, you know, there's a contest going on over at the other side of the hall, and she's like, you should be in it. And she's like, I'm the actor in the Assassin's Creed movie, one of the main characters. And I was like, oh, this is a famous person? And then immediately I was like, maybe she knows Mario. I like asked her, I was like, okay, that's cool. It's like, when is it at? But then she started asking questions about the game. And I was like, oh, my mind broke. My mysterious manner just completely faded away. And I reverted to 7-year-old mind. I was like, yes, that is cool. And then I just played that on repeat. I did not go. I did not go to the costume contest. And then I got sick because there's so many people. So I had to leave and I was sad. I didn't even get to see Mario, bro. Maybe someday I'll see Mario. Man, sitting in a tree would be so peaceful. Honestly, I can't say I've ever sat in a really tall tree. Like, I've climbed like small trees, but not big trees. Like, just imagine being in like a big forest on top of a big tree and you're just like wistfully looking out at the sunset. Oh my gosh. It would bring me to tears probably. I'd shed at least one tear. That would be so beautiful. If I did that though, I'd want to have like a kalimba with me. I think kalimbas are a severely underrated instrument. In fact, I've been looking at getting myself a kalimba. They're not that expensive. They're like 30 bucks on Amazon. For 30 bucks, the sounds you can make with a kalimba is very worth it. It's kind of like an ocarina. Ocarina? I think that's how it's pronounced. Because I think a kalimba is equal in prestige to an ocarina, maybe even more so. I think Nintendo's been holding that, waiting for a perfect time. Because if Ocarina of Time did as well as it did Kalimba of Time, that truly will shake up the industry. Okay, the sewer. I'm leaning forward slightly, 1 degree. This is it. This is the time I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh, the music is actually fueling me. No. Oh my gosh, I can feel my brain's capacity to learn and adapt increasing as I listen to Bach. No. It's okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Bruh.